Namaskaram. I understand most of us are against genetically modified plants. However, we do not object to genetically modified medicines such as insulin. Is it because it's a rich man's medicine people do not object it, or why is that? Why is such a double standard between the medicines and plants?
Good. Answer for both same. It is understanding, is explanation from outside, but both are harmful. We should live such a way, there is no need of medicine. Life is with full of energy, and as Guruji said, full of bacteria which has capacity to resist yourself from any other plant, any other disease. So any medicines, homeopathy, allopathy, Ayurvedic, it is indicating something wrong with your lifestyle. So change the lifestyle, food system. There is no need of medicine.
Namaskaram. I am working as a teacher. One day I have asked this question to my children. What would you like to become in your future? Everybody answered, I would like to become an engineer, I would like to become a doctor this week. But nobody answered, I would like to become a farmer. So how to make interest on this to them? Please explain.
Correct. Very good question. In supporting, if you read the paper, my son want to get married. No one writes, I am a farmer. No one. So same thing. But situation is not created by the farmer, by the education system. Our entire universities is leading towards the benefit to the supplier and not to the farmer and not to the consumer. And our politicians are also part because they get the money from the suppliers by manufacturers. So entire system is not to make farmers sustainable or farming sustainable. A supplier should become richer. Now, farming is depending on external inputs of seeds, external inputs of manure, external inputs of fertilizers, whatever, and pesticides, everything from outside. And water, again from borewell or by the grace. No source of water also, a sure supply of water. Everything outside dependent. And even last, when farm produce is ready, market price also not decided by the farmer. Even if I purchase a pen, even at 10 rupees, manufacturer decides the price of 10 rupees. See the pity part of the farmer. He produced for 3 months, 6 months, or after 1 year, price he can't decide. Everything depending on somebody. And we expect farmer become prosperous. And another answer, supporting, who is consumer? Consumer is who is not farmer. And government wants food should be available in cheapest form. So even produce something more by the farmers, price will go down. If they produce less, they export or import. Every way, farmer is losing. Answer is, farming should be self-sufficient. One, everything should be done by himself, by the farmer. He should be self-sufficient in seeds first. He should be independent from manure. He should have a right to decide the price. How? It is only relationship between consumer and the farmer. Now, consumers are aware. They also want to save their body and from health. So they don't want to get disease. So a time is coming, a consumer will visit the farmer and see the way he is doing the farming and will offer the best price to the farmer because he wants to save himself. A relationship between farmer and consumer to be developed. And natural science is emphasized, is insist a relationship between consumer and the producer. Ideal condition is who is producing, he should consume. But it is not possible. So next ideal condition is every consumer should visit a farm at least once in a week, once in a month, and see the farmer how he's doing. Let farmer get confidence. Whatever I'm going to produce, I'm getting best price. Best price. So a day is coming. A farmer will only become a prosperous than the Mukesh Ambani.
Am I also allowed a question? When you want to do this kind of farming, suppose your neighbor uses GM seed, GM tractor, he's married to a GM wife, and completely violent way of farming all around you, and you alone one island of this kind. How effective is it? And what is the problems that one faces in that? And also, because everything is done by hand, how labor-intensive is the whole process?
It is not questioned by the Guruji. He wants you should know all these things. Answer is with him. Answers given by him to me. I'm just speaking on behalf of Guruji.
You're not supposed to reveal everything.
Answer is, if, example, where I'm doing my farm, entire, just opposite, east, west, north, south, all are doing with chemical pesticides and all are growing soybean. You know, a soybean is just starting from the seed get germinate, a pesticide starts spreading. One, all are using tractor, all are using harvester. Okay, children and families also are with GM. I am surviving. Why? I create such an Amrut Mitti. Plants which are old plants. In half an acre, you're surprised to know 130 different varieties of crops are in my half an acre farm. 130 varieties of crop. Whatever I need, I consume, everything comes from my farm. And with record yield. No compromise. Record yield, I mean, any one farmer who has produced highest yield, which is awarded by the central government, better than that, crop should come from my farm. Why? Ultimate crop is nothing but networking of sunlight. And my friend, sun does not send you bill. It is the art. Whatever you harvest, network, without exploiting ecosystem, nothing will affect to your farm. Because your energy is such a strong, you are loving, you are concerned, you are care, and healing your plant, plants heals to you. No insect will affect.
That's good. There's one more question. என்ன சாயந்தரம் சாப்பிட்டு வந்தப்பா நீனு?
Sir, this is the last question. Please look back and just comment on that painting.
Microphone works here.
Yeah. Please look back and see the painting. Just comment 2 words about the painting. It may be recording.
Maybe. See, what I see, Guruji is sitting under the tree and having a positive energy, plants offering everything. With any other adverse condition, is ready to offer.
No, we need to hang him there. We need to hang him there. But last question, we'll finish with him.
Deepak ji, if a farmer decides to live his life in his farmland, to produce all that he wants to eat and live a healthy life, in terms of fruits, vegetables, pulses, grains, everything, how much land he requires on a minimum basis is just one thing. And recent statistic says that the average land holding of a farmer is less than 2 acres, and the India's population is exploding. Is there a possibility for us to fulfill this requirement of food with the available land in India?
Good. You are smart. Asking last question, he asked 2 questions. So, first question, he asked the minimum land. A quarter acre, 10,000 square foot of area is sufficient to feed a family of 5 members, including house, including free place, including source of water required to grow the plant. So water, house and free place to play, everything covers in just 10,000 square foot. Second question. A shortest answer is, forget India, entire world. India is capable to feed not only the human being now, a 7 times more India is capable to feed. And I mean it. We can see it, I can see scientific data with this.
No, Pradeep, don't say such thing. They'll take this as a license to explode population. You have to tell them your children are going to die of starvation if you produce too many.
But with grace, I say, we are abundant. We have abundant source. That's only the message.
That's fine. Thank you. We wish to acknowledge Pradeep for not for coming here, but for who he is and what he has done. And if everything goes well, we will be seeing a lot of him because we are not sending him back. Thank you very much.